What's up, everyone? Welcome in. Did I turn on captions? Hold on. Hi! It's so sunny out. Not much, chilling. Having a good... Captions. Having a good Sunday? The Xbox showcase, I think, is like happening right now, and I definitely am not paying any attention to it, aside from what is on Twitter that I can see. Happy Sunday, Shiroha! Let me boot up Disco Elysium. I'm playing until like 5, maybe a little before, because I have to stop and get ready to go see Spider-Verse. So yeah, we're just chilling until I go see Spider-Verse. It'll be a good time. Chill day today? Nice. Anything cool in the showcase? I saw they announced even more Like a Dragon stuff, which I think is love that stuff. Only like 3 games. Is the presentation still going or is it done? You forgot about Xbox? I don't. Alright, we are just starting our second day. Still going? Oh, I see. Broken window. We know why that's a... Okay. Leave. Oh, it's the... StarCraft or Starfield? Here? Go downstairs. Him? Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Here's 73 reloaded official trailer. It's still going there showing gameplay of Starfield. Wait, what is this? What is happening here? Oh. This is like the breakfast thing. Place. Tim's up there. You didn't pay attention to the stream, no worries. You missed G4? Remember hearing great things about this game on release? Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. He gives you a quick nod. Are you talking about this game, Venora? This game is a lot of fun. I really love playing it. I don't know how much you guys enjoy watching it, but I'm having fun playing it, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it too.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union mess hall turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
He points to the mess hall doors. What do you mean rowdy? I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union men here. And then they came back and no one watched it. Also another RPG coming from Atlas, very similar to a Shin Megami Tensei game. Oh, interesting. When I saw Fallout, I was excited too. That I saw 76 was disappointed. I heard Fallout 76, wasn't it like Atlantic City? Just like, what? In Jersey? But, yeah, I don't know. I never played 76. My sister did, so. But, because she just wanted more Fallout. Apparently it's like good if you have friends. Men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for said policing. I think it's them. Yep, I had Game Informer at this time, pro membership, and saw it was one of their highest rated of the year disco. Nice. It is a very unique game. I would recommend playing it, even though I don't think I'm quite that far. These the men Gart told us about yesterday? I completely forgot. He looks at his notes. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them, by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, like the manager said. Nice. Find out who's in the Union box? Cool. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it. He crosses something out. Okay. Talking to 4 dock workers. Okay. Talking won't be. We can't call reinforcements, so let's just fucking go. One more thing before we do. He glances at the booth again. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business. Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. My phone is open for Gears and Halo Infinite. It's pretty much done, right? Like, the announcements are, like, over. And they're just moving on to, like, the Starfield Direct. Kind of a shame. I heard Capcom was, like, announcing some new stuff, too, which I thought was interesting, because Capcom also has their showcase tomorrow, which I actually have to put on my schedule. I have, like, a work in progress at the end of my end. Damn. I'm also disappointed. I heard that they had, like, the trailer for Fable, but, like, nothing, no, like, not actually anything. It's, like, just a trailer talking about it, but not actually, like, gameplay or, like, a release date. Which makes me frustrated, because I'm like, I love Fable. I grew up playing it. That was like one of the first games that I played on the Xbox. Aside from Halo and Fusion Frenzy, Fable was number 3 of my games on the Xbox, and I love that shit. I played Fable 1, 2, and 3, and 1 is definitely my favorite. So I hope the remake is good. Capcom did announce a new game. That I'm excited for tomorrow. More Capcom news is great. They've been like announcing things like every big day of Summer Game Fest. I'm impressed. They're really killing it. I think I'll watch anything you would stream. The use really just pair plus read out the text that helps you follow along. Thanks, Raging. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. I never know. I never want to like assume that I'm like so funny and entertaining and you guys love being here. I don't know, unless like I'm specifically explicitly told things and I'm like, wow. So I appreciate you letting me know. You never have to feel obligated to like let me know these things. By the way, I just think it's nice what I do. And hello Porter. How you doing? How's your Sunday? A friend of mine is also feral for Fable. You never knew of it until recently. Oh my god, I love Fable. It was so good. Path of the Goddess. For a moment when the trailer started, I thought it was an Onimusha game or an Okami sequel. Oh, interesting. When I saw the trailer, I thought, oh shit, are we gonna see gameplay? Just to wait? Oh, that's it? Just another trailer? It's so sad. Senua Hellblade 2? I have never played any of the Hellblade games, but they look interesting. And hello, Dragoon Knight! I am. Having a good time here. Logic says, but aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder? You're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me. Okay. Well, check in with home.
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight? Not yet. Okay. It's 20 real. That's it. I'm almost there. We have 14. The first Hellblade was pretty good. What is the plot? Oh my god, hello, I want to talk to this. I want to talk to this lady.
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager. I heard so many good things about Fable. I wish I got a chance to get into it. More people should be into Fable. It was a good time. I thought it was like a really fun game. Sunny's going good. Lovely sunny weather. Nice. Air quality has unfortunately gone back over 100, which is unfortunate. So I have my air filter running again. I was reading this thing that was talking about how we should generally have air filters, especially if you live in a small apartment, which I do, and have a gas stove, because the fumes from the gas stove and poor circulation in a small room are not good for you. I was like, man, maybe I'll just keep running my air filter forever. But yeah, my day has been pretty good so far. I had some yummy oatmeal for breakfast. Hel and I put up our Pokemon prints. I can show you guys if you're curious to see. They came in yesterday and we're very excited, so we put them up. Part of the things that I was generally doing yesterday instead of streaming, I also was working on Ada, which is good. I'm like super close to finishing the top portion of her. I have like a little doodle here where I'm trying to figure out how to make the gun holster. I cut my hair. I don't know if you can really tell. Getting all spiffy. Very excited to see Spider-Man. It's kind of like what I'm most excited for. Are you thinking about playing it? Hellblade? Maybe. I have no clue what that game is about. I do still have to play the Liza P demo too. Are any of the Fable games on Game Pass? Good question. I would kind of be surprised if not. I feel like they should be. It's definitely like an Xbox exclusive, so it should also be on Game Pass. They are? Cool.
And there's no public phones nearby?
Definitely, like, check it out. I don't know how well they hold up after all these years, but the first one is definitely, like, the best one.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
Turns back to you with a weary smile.
I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Hey, ma'am, everything alright?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
First and second games are there, except the third one? I mean, that's okay. The third one I still thought was, like, fun, but it's definitely not the best one, in my opinion.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Guys, wait, what's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
He frowns. Oh, this is odd. I can't tell if the third one is there because I own it. Oh, I see. Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later. Ask a guard, maybe. Why did you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Weird.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
He looks down. You hear that? Someone's missing! There could be foul play afoot. I love missing persons cases, and missing persons aren't really my style. Why do I have to play Rescue Man? I don't love them, but I am willing to help. But I'm not upset about it. These are not any... I don't agree with any of these. I guess I love missing persons. That's right. Now skip the foreplay. Time to dive into the dark alley, start shaking down the usual suspects. You know, like work. Doing some good will alleviate the hangover. At least you're of use to someone. Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all.
That is
he
odd, that.
always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
Glances out the window towards the bay. What is this expedition your husband was on? Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast, across the waterlock, to set a few traps. They said they'd be back on Monday. Guys, who could be keeping them? No worries. Thanks for lurking. The waterlock that was broken. Could that be it? The waterlock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there. Oh my, what happened to the waterlock? I really don't know. Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. She turns to the lieutenant. To both of you. You spared me another sleepless night. You're welcome, ma'am. Kim didn't do much, but he did enough. I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband. This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect. Here's lovely. Thank you, Porter. Yes, some left field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation. And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the waterlock's been repaired, and it's cold out there. If I see him, I'll let him know you're here, when or if I get there. Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, that's all. Let me ask Gart about the fucking phone.
Can I help you?
Yeah, apparently an extremely rare insect. You're the manager, bro. Another thing. Okay, so the phone line is dead? Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. He shakes his head and adds, That's pretty strange. It's not strange, it's inconvenient. Is it true that there was foul play? He wrinkles his nose. Who told you that? I would never disclose my sources. That would be dishonorable. Fine. Yeah, it looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. Plenty of assholes around here who aren't murderers. If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know so I can forward them the repair bill. This makes me think of Resident Evil 4. Leon and his, bill me for the repairs later. Alright, well, that's it. Foul play, huh? This. Tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see right through them. Okay, we still can't access that door up there, so here. This is the gardener. What's she doing inside? Let me handle this, the woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you. Detective disorientated. She smiles coldly. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome. Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice. I knew you were not a gardener. That's right, I'm not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. She crosses her arms. Oh. Oh, did Dino do his job? I, like, forgot about it. But Dino actually black. Amazing. Amazing. Where's my... There it is. My fruit hog. And hey Ryan, thank you so much for subscribing for 37 months. I appreciate you. And Porter Knight, thank you for cheering 800 biddies. Thank you. Oh, appreciate that, y'all. Are you doing okay up there, Ryan? Our air quality got bad again today, so I don't know if it's like also bad up there. Hi, Argentum! What's up? I actually pull up an air map right now. Nothing much. It's moderate now? Boo. Okay, we're a little bit better. We were like over 100 this morning. But, now we're below 100. Oh, yeah, you guys are a little higher. Concentrate there. Oh, man, it's just kind of like a big unpleasant cloud everywhere, huh? Damn, this shit stretches all the way to, like, Illinois. Some parts of Michigan. And it's getting into the, like... It's getting into, like, Georgia. What the fuck? We're on 100. Where I'm at is... I am not over... Like, 94, 96. Almost 100. I don't have just natural light. It's like mostly natural light because my curtain's open. So it's like making everything look really extreme. I do have my front light on. If I have it off. Bouncing light off the side at least. I walked out this morning. I was like, wow, this smells just like Malaysia. Damn. Hi, Jovium. Happy Saturday. Happy Sunday. It's not Saturday. But yeah, it's bright out. If the lighting gets too funky, I'll close it. Did I turn on closed captions? I did. It should be on. Is it not? Yeah. Be on. Unless it's not. The website is not showing them. Let me reload. Click to start. Okay. Is it showing up now? Sometimes the captions website is kind of weird about it. Now for me to turn them off? Okay. I hit start. But I guess they didn't work. Well, they're there if anyone needs them. Bring up Facebook real quick. Speaking of Facebook, my dad's birthday. Close it. I'll figure out the logistics with my sister. Alright. Excited for the new percent of games and ads and the new IP? Says a moderator. Yeah, it's your job. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy. You think he has information that will help you. Maybe he does. She points to the man on her right. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests. Tell me said happy birthday, I will pass it along. Dream, stop dropping quality. It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to. Does nothing. Her glare speaks for her. Why are you so aggressive? Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers. Just dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police? We let you off easy, miss. Don't think it will happen again. Listen, you Mora Lindhorn lackeys. You're a mob enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all. And you're their bodyguards. Fuck yeah! The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer. This is Titus. Okay. This dude right here is Titus. I'm guessing Metaphor re Fantasia, those are shown. So ask what you came to ask or get back to your commanders. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's ask those questions. Let's. Expression stiffens. Let's go talk to Titus. She's so combative. This. It's a bowl. There's spit in it reeking of tobacco. Great. See hawthorn bushes outside. Photos of men in overalls toting guns and in the chest and down he goes. Did you? I couldn't even read what that said. Whatever.
This is where you say your bid.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can.
He's used to giving orders and having them obeyed immediately. You should not indulge him.
Fine.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you.
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you. Maybe against his better judgment, but he does.
Okay. We need to talk about the hanged man out back. We're gonna cut to the chase with this guy.
Oh, this is about him.
He looks around.
A real looker, that won't.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff.
Well,
Letting out
not
that
so
pretty boy smell.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean,
Right, Argento?
I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
He slaps his forehead.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
Oh my god. Now we're talking! Yeah. Okay.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it? The pretty boy? He takes a sip from his can. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy. Funny, the lieutenant says without a smile. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you. Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck? Container belt, like we use in the harbor? Yes. Why? Because we took it, he says, from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him. We did this. He looks at you, dead in the eye. Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck. You just confessed to murder? Goddamn right I... No, the woman interjects. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time. Gonna check out all the trailers. P5 Taxis and P3 Reload. I'm probably most excited about that P3 remake. I feel like... I was like just thinking about it. Hi, Handy Tips! Welcome, friends! Howdy, hello. Welcome, Raiders.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Hi! I feel like I should wait, because Twitch loves to make people watch ads when they come into streams. Thank you! Oh yeah, the new Star Wars game, Star Wars Outlaws. I was looking at like a thread on it. I was not watching the showcase itself, but that also looked interesting. Let me see. Shipbuilding in StarCraft. StarCraft? Starfield. Yeah, new Star Wars game. There was a Fable trailer, but not like actual gameplay or a release date. See if I can find. Was just liking a bazillion things. Okay. Yes, it was a Fable trailer, but like not gameplay, not a release date, nothing. Yeah, I was looking at Wario 64's thread. of it all. The Capcom stuff looked interesting too. And hello, KJ. Yes. How was your stream? Handy tips. I hope it was a good time. Welcome. Thank you for bringing all your people over. I think it's been sufficient enough time where I can introduce myself. But hi, hello. If you're new here, my name's Steph. We're playing Disco Elysium today, as you can see, if you're familiar with this game or not. It's my first time playing. But it's kind of like a visual novel mystery thing. It's very good. And we're also talking a little bit about the showcase. Jamming on some Sunbreak? Nice. Good stuff. Thanks, thanks. I have to update that. There is new Hellblade. I don't know what Avowed is, but that looked interesting. Sea of Thieves has like an update, like a new DLC. Same with Fallout 76. There's a Like a Dragon 8 was announced. And I believe it's called Infinite Wealth. Yeah, Yakuza 8 got a more official title. Yeah. Oh wait, we beat 2 of those games? Yeah, that's old. Capcom game, Path of the Goddess. Elder Scrolls Online. Overwatch 2. Persona, Starfield. New Don't Nod game. Excuse me. Yeah. Keanu Reeves was on stage for Cyberpunk. I guess Cyberpunk DLC, Phantom Liberty. City Skyline 2. Thanks. But yeah. Interesting stuff. Idris Elba DLC for Cyberpunk? Is that what it is? I looked at it too much. Gotta finish Cyberpunk. One of these days, I will play that. Disco Elysium is going well. Handy tips. I have like just started the game for today, pretty much. I am enjoying it very much so far. It's the second in-game day. Time passes by very slow. Funny thing is, Atlas USA made a goof. They weren't supposed to announce Persona 3 Remake. They deleted their post. Are you talking about when it was leaked? The social media leak that happened on, was it Thursday? It was supposed to be officially announced today, to my understanding. They also have a new job listing for social media. They do! They fired that poor intern. Sucks. All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic. Definitely dropped the ball. I know, so sad. Feels bad. Alright, they're playing to their considerable strength in numbers. Don't talk about resting them. You'll only bring attention to your inability to do so. Okay. So don't ask, why don't I arrest you? Why? You know how it happened. You know why. Thank you for the follow, also. I appreciate it. Yeah, at least from this tweet. Even liked the post before they deleted it. Bruv. That page doesn't exist. Bobbic. When did this hanging incident occur? You don't have to answer any of his questions? Killed him last Sunday night. Like a good way to end the week. How long have you known the victim? Known him? We don't associate with scum like that. Who do you think we are? Okay. Came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for Wild Pines? The lieutenant pretends to check his notes. The same company you were striking against? Oh, it still shows up on your Discord. Interesting. Persona 5 tactics? Yeah. I appreciate all this Persona stuff. No, he stresses. I mean, the Pines cow. Stupid ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. You know what? Rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough. That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Turns to you. Officer, your interview's drawing to an end. Don't waste your last question. Why did you kill him? Oh, shitballs. I wanted to ask why. We hanged him. muffle him. We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanging him dead. Okay. Logic. Make them a bit more uncomfortable, then see if it all adds up? I don't think so. It's challenging. Why did you? Why? Because he's worthless mercenary scum, and he stepped out of line in my town. You're always down for a good tactics game, honestly. What's P5 Tactics like? Have they made tactics games before? You def didn't see that coming. When I think of tactics, I think of like Fire Emblem. He was a mercenary, that's it. And he stepped out of line. Repeated, jaw clamped shut like a vice. What kind of mercenary? The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoi and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Orange's Special Forces? Not me. Oh, it's their first one. Oh, I see. Interesting. You haven't made one in the series before? Huh. A live grenade. The man spread out his arms right here in our bar. This one has a special gripe with him coming here. Can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Sure of every strike from here to Samara. How do you even know he was in Special Forces? Because one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm Orange's goddamn Special Forces and I'm gonna fuck you all. Really? Yeah, really! Had a gin and tonic up there, sing some Orange's paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone. We couldn't believe it either. But he fucking did. Right there. He points at the stage, like some kind of animal. Drama. Sire, the tale is true. Okay, besides crimes against karaoke, what did he actually do wrong? Wrong? He roars. He harassed women. Oh god, raped one. Harassed workers. Threatened to kill some as a warning. He wiped spittle from his mouth. From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why this strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes he didn't notice. To kill us all if we don't open the gates. Yeah, content warning. This is a game about murder, I guess, and also adjacent lots of other really bad things. We don't open the gates if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. He cracks his knuckles, and that was before he started coming here to his bar. Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke right there on the stage. He grabbed someone? Lieutenant is trying to make sense of this flood of information. Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Oh, Jesus. Some really bad words. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Definitely some really... This dude sounds like he deserved to be killed. In my book. Gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle, doesn't even fall down. Oh boy. Ugh, I have to ask some unfun things here. And hello, Professor Nintendo, welcome in. Reminds me of this conversation I had with Amy this morning. Oh? Okay, I need to ask. I needed to know. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen. Okay, well, that's good. There's something odd here. Okay. They don't want to talk about the rape that Titus mentioned. Ugh, this is so uncomfortable, but we have to ask. No, there's a moment of silence. You're not getting a name. That's a mercenaries matter, and I'm not discussing it with you clowns. Titus did not answer. Was it her? I need to just get the fuck out of my face. Volition, despite the stonewalling. She said, don't answer, and he got pissed. Said, I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks. He's dead. It's done. Interesting. Two professors in the same room? Thank you for lurking. Yes, two Pokemon professors. And I'll be playing Pokemon at some point. I'll be playing Tears of the Kingdom either Friday or Saturday I'm working out the logistics with my sister because I'm streaming it because she wants to be able to watch it. So I'll be playing the beginning portion of Tears of the Kingdom. If anyone's curious to see what that's like, and then I'll probably be playing the rest of the game off stream. But I'll be playing it for just a bit because my sister wanted to see the intro, and then I'll be switching over to Pokemon. The woman turns to you calmly. As you can see, men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but what follows is a slow headshake. It's true, she's the only thing holding him back. Okay. Amy and I were talking about our baby's future use of profanity and how to teach her about it. Amy saw TikTok about a parent who lets her child say whatever she wants, as long as it's used properly and as long as it's not a slur. That led to a discussion on the fact that our child will be black and therefore should be allowed to use the N-word. Interesting. Friday, I hope you enjoy. Thanks. You're excited to finally play Tears here soon yourself? Very exciting stuff. Did you guys come to a conclusion, Argentum? Who called the shots that night? Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all? The shadow of a smirk passes her lips as she turns her head. Trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation. Titus, keep addressing him. He wants everyone to know he's in charge. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here? Who do you fucking think does? He sounds more amused than angry. Well, we could either point at Titus, Elizabeth, Fat Angus, or the bearded man. You do, you give the command. That's right, asshole. Titus Hardy runs the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas? Looks around for approval. Waited exactly 1 month to play it? Is there a reason why? In that conversation, I was saying how I was comfortable with it, but then in having the conversation, I found myself censoring myself around her even though I'm comfortable using the word. You found it funny because it happened without your thinking? That's interesting. I think you got your answer, Mr. Law. No, you did not get an answer. Titus does administrative work. He pushes paper, fills out forms. The others can't read. But on that night, they all acted as one man. Okay. No remorse. Chase? Chase electrique is a method of capital punishment and reversal under the coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used firing squad. Fraud? That. The River Esperance Correctional Facility. Okay. I'm just doing my job. He's been at solitary confinement, Elaine has. The consensus was that it's on me to teach her the history and how it is used. That's fair. I feel like that's a good conclusion. I feel like bringing up a child is so complicated because there's so many things like this that we don't think about that are like, it's good to consider these things and think about how you'll approach them with your child. So is hanging a man slowly without breaking his neck. Okay. So what are we gonna do now? New task, prove your authority. Titus Hardy. Okay. Nothing. Her reply comes sharp. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez. Go back to your stations where you belong. I think we're gonna stick around. Thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I'm gonna close this. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this. Hello, side of Bryce. What is this? This is Disco Elysium. I was playing through Skyward Sword and other games. Now I'm free to play the new game. Ah, I see. Avoiding spoilers was a very hard thing to do. Yeah. I'm really glad that I'm gonna go see Spider-Man because I'm just like, the amount of Spider-Man spoilers is like insane. The Tears of the Kingdom spoilers is also bonkers. It's so annoying. Sucks. But what is that? What, Disco Elysium? It's this. It's this game. Look with that. Grabs another beer. Heard everything a rent-a-cop is going to hear from us real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating. Rent-a-cops? This is what this is about. He doesn't see you as an equal. Oh my god. Godly? 3%. -1. Week when you first met. Scan the room. Starting from the right, boot size 44, blonde man in his 30s, overbearingly masculine. What type of game? Damn, if you gonna get sassy with me, I'll fucking Google it for you. Can't wait for you to see Spider-Verse. I'm very excited for it. I can't complain. Excited to see Spider-Man tonight. I know, right? It's just like, I'm super looking forward to Spider-Man. It's gonna be a good time. I have high hopes. People say that it's like super duper good. Just seen Atlas's page. Apparently the announcement is official, which I realized you were talking about. Yes, it was spoiled early because they were supposed to announce it during the Xbox showcase, is what I had heard. So, yeah. That's why I was like kind of confused when you said that like it was like spoiled, because it's technically supposed to be official today. Have lots of fun. I'm glad you were able to avoid spoilers. Very lucky to avoid spoilers. It's sad though that it's Sunday. There is work tomorrow. It's so tragic. Very sad about that. I was seeing it yesterday. It's gonna blow your mind. Yeah. I'm very stoked. I'm also excited to eat like movie theater popcorn. I've enjoyed the new Spider-Man. It was really good. No spoilers for me. Thank you, Nintendo. I appreciate it. Their Insta probably had a times post and it dropped. Yeah, maybe they scheduled it wrong. It's bad. Awkward. Hello, Kim. Welcome in. It's all good, KJ. We know. You're looking forward to the popcorn too? I'm just like, it's gonna be so fun. Automod did get you. Argentum let you out of jail, honestly. Sitting on his right, standard working boots, size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room, probably mid-50s. Smoker, quiet. Across at the other table, hobnailed working boots, size 43. Gang tattoo. Mask or Sarah Mirazian in his late 30s/early 40s. And then, the standard working boots. Steel reinforced toes, size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars. A little under 40. The emblem on his vest says rowing club. Little patch below it reads, P. Hardy, captain. The far corner, standard working boots, steel reinforced toes, size 44. 40-something non-alcoholic beverage in hand? Squint. Is that a plectrum? A plectrum. Anyways. It's probably drugs, knowing this. And the little guy? Janky. Size 41 with a light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face. Mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs. But there's a discrepancy. One of them is missing. Odd soul. There already leaks of the announcement from the FF16 event today. Oh no. Isn't that game coming out like soon or something? Didn't try Liza P demo yet, but saw some stream and a friend tried it. It's very like Bloodborne, very similar gameplay and controls. Argo had posted how he felt about it in the Discord, and I know a couple other people had played it, and they said similar things. They just said that the parrying was it, or like the dodging, some mechanic was like a little slower, but it's still pretty similar. I still need to check out the demo. It's on the 22nd? Oh, like next week. That's like so soon. You just emailed the Square Enix store about your order status for Collector's Edition. Is it okay? Is it in limbo? Exactly. Stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy? What the fuck is with you, fella? Titus is staring at you with his head tilted. I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy? What are you talking about, man? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here. Dice his head. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring. Shakes his head. Oh, you already paid and everything? You just want to confirm and make sure? Important. Actually, boss, we've been talking, and we think she could maybe... This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her. Shut the fuck up, Glenn. Roars. I do the talking here. Now what do you want, cop? Let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her. That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter and nothing to do with your shit. And, points at the lieutenants, you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you. Good, we're all watching each other. Lieutenant adjusts the spectacles. Officer, your question? There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th party soon. Hello? There we go. Well, oh, there's money on the counter here. I'll take that. Hell yeah. Okay, interesting. There are many things. So we gotta call Alice back. Ask away. Still need of Rart Claire's help. Money. Track down cash. That may take a while. Right, badge for Joyce. Ask about tattoos. That could take time. Pass it. I don't need that. I don't want to do that. Okay. And morale. Can. Okay. A couple other things. Nope. All about money. Let's call Alice back.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number? Alright, side of Bryce. You could definitely ask questions if you're nice about it, not eye-rolling, and being respectful to people here. But since that's difficult for you, I think you should go somewhere else. Yes, the armor was produced by, she looks at her notes, Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt-sur-le-Clef in the 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Orangis pharmaceutical companies at the Seminine conflict. This is like an actual suit of armor. Browses pages. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued. You know what it's called now? The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to CDP is a military contractor called Crenell. And the one before it was Downwell. I think there might be the same contractor. A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted. Okay. First, how's the firm work for pharmaceutical companies? Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. Try to talk them into it, though. Cool. This is a fun challenge for her. An opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM. Yes, thank you, officer. I really appreciate your efforts in this case. Glad to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more for you then. Dick. 57th over and out. Okay. So I believe that's extra progression with her. So we have to call her back in a day again. And I guess we'll poke around a little bit more, see what we can see. There's that place we access up around like the north with like all the cranes and stuff that I didn't get to super check out that we still need to look at. Let me see if there's anything new with the body over here.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Kuno, I found your shack. Did you fuck in there? Oh my god. A plate covered with powder residue? Daily hit of electric? Okay. Vitamin. It's magnesium, right? Okay. What was with the pig head? Oh, Kuno decapitates pigs? He's got nothing. Nothing great. We're gonna be at 16 time after the pre-launch party at 4 p.m. Nice. I have something I need to know, Corch. That's... Okay. Party boy is. Everything's a confession. I don't know if I can really get him down. Go up here. Hello, Ace! What is up? I'm up the ladder here. Get up here. Up this way. Here. I have to jump. I had jumped before. Oh, you know what? I can take the door like a normal person. I unlocked it. I don't have to take this weird back way anymore. Just some food shopping and now cleaning up. Nice. I'm chilling. Playing some Disco Elysium before going to the movies. I might end a little bit earlier to eat before we go to the movies so I can snack on popcorn. I have some leftover ramen in the fridge. The new on the ground here. He's still here.
Right to work.
Nope. Nothing new. Get all the way up here. Kim was like really on me for the fact that I fucking run everywhere, so maybe we'll try running a little less. Hi, Cheeks. By all rights, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau would jump it again. Can I talk to Measurehead anymore? Still the same.
The unpromising raised pupil returns.
Why are you not what the Hardy Boy is? I'm not the first line of defense. I am the last. He looks toward the coast, defiantly. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. The company is spiritually degrading. You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He's usually more himself. There's more to it. What have you got against him? Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful. Who do you mean? Find out for yourself, endomorphic blob. Interesting. Can it take a quick... Ask him about his tattoos? Nothing great. Can I show him the mug? That's how far you made it when you tried it? He doesn't care about the cup. Alright. Go this way. Okay. File cabinet. Oh, Farts. Remember Leo of Rich. Special whirling borscht. Modern Farts plant sweet office. That's it there. This is a phone, right? I don't necessarily need to make a call, but that lady wanted to make a call for her husband, but I don't know that number. Hi, Infernal! What's up? Welcome in. Sit down here. Shit that I can't look at. Okay. Let's go here. Up that way. You do. Is there anything I can do with this? Oh, impossible to persuade the door to. Let's just fucking try it. Oh well. Are we even trying to open a door with rhetoric? Because getting physical wasn't an option. Because what wasn't an option? Never mind. Lieutenant Oz, are you satisfied, detective? Nothing. Getting ready to head into work? I hope work goes well. Check on this cake! What cake? Cake? Go up here. That was locked down there. I didn't talk to this dude over here very much. Being here makes me want to eat honey roasted peanuts, because that's what I ate last time. Oh, your mom's birthday cake! Because today's your mom's birthday, just like it's my dad's birthday. Okay. Hi. Okay, the look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an asshole for no apparent reason. Oh, tomorrow the 12th! Oh, okay. Close.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What's up with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
Doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Oh boy. You're Ubi, right? Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mom had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then, too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know that there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors. Thank you for clarifying that, sir. What are you doing with the containers? Both your parents' birthdays is crazy? Well, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. What's going on there? Nice. The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. Looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Hi, Foo! Yes, they're hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debardeurs Union logo on them. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? No, not really. He shrugs and continues merrily. Mr. Ervart doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everybody. Okay. Where's everyone? The harbor's empty. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. He leans in with a confidential look. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Huh, we haven't worked for 2 months now. So no one is working? Not everyone is down there, of course. He chuckles. Mr. Ervart is in his office, where he always is, and Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. He pauses. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble, and Ervart sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so, he stops, eager to tell you more. What trouble did Titus and his friends get? Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Smiles and leans closer. Him and his boys stirred something up in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Ervart telling them to take time off. It's got a half hour. It's already at the top of the pan. What kind of cake did you... Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow. Really? Did they kill someone? No, I don't think they killed anyone. The little guy shies away from you. Better to talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking. Probably doesn't know anything. Who in their right mind will tell him? Alright, work here. A pound cake? Nice. Yes, yes, everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick, but everyone calls me Leo. The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture. I'm like Mr. Avart's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar's out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Avart is away. Chuckles. Pound cake's so... I wanted to make bread, but then I found all my yeast is bad. So no bread. I need to get... Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady. A good-hearted chuckle. Who's this Miss Beaufort? The lieutenant looks up at Leo. Not the yeast? A real pretty lady with a skin like those Dew and Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done, and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. Red yeast restock? I would need... You use some of our yeast if you need it. I don't want to take any from you if you plan to use it. Is yours still good? Mine was like expired by a year, so it was like super dead. I was sad. I just felt like making some bread. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. I am, yes I am. Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic. Well, hold on. Who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned? Oh, Lizzie? She's a real sharp tool. Mr. Avart put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. Hi, Ryan! It is a Staff Sunday stream. Thank you for subscribing for 32 months. I appreciate it. And hello, Mike. Hi, hi. Ours is still good because we were shocked after we had ours was also expired. Have you used it since? Last time I had it, I died and went to heaven. Pound cake is really, really good. Yeah, we out here. Respects that way. That's obvious. Lawyer. She's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community. One day, I'm sure. Oh, when you made the pretzels? You had to try twice before realizing it was the yeast being a problem? Oh, okay. Fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes. He goes on. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy, but if she turned out like her... I'd be real happy if she turned out like her, but she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has. Sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his eyes. Sad. Law school? Could he be talking about the union fixer? aka the gardener? Looks like it. Not sure what a fixer is, but she's a real nice girl. Smart as a whip, too. Oh, Lizzie Elizabeth. That makes sense. Her name was Elizabeth. Elizabeth Beaufort. Okay. The right-hand man of Evrart. Okay. Tell the gardener you know her name might throw her off? Perhaps some better later. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners? Oh, yes, yes, he replies excitedly. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht. What's that about the borscht? Oh, yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. The little guy chuckles merrily. Very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. He shakes his head with a wide smile. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renaudin's board dogs every time the lunch is done. What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking? Yes, yes, I'm taking it to them. Will they just brew it at the Whirling in Rags? Who makes it at the Whirling? The Whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Mignon in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grodd. Yeah, there's something weird about this. The special borscht. Oh, Mr. Sure. The little guy nods. You do that. Yes, sir. Alright, what's in that container? That should be empty? Lots of containers have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Hold you! Okay, whatever. Looking for the leader of the dock workers. Oh, you want Mr. Avart then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They live their entire lives in this here neighborhood. He coughs and continues immediately. Guys like Mr. Avart and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Avart and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. Patience. Deep down, you have the mental power to keep listening. Not many would, but you do. Just not interrupt. An arithmetic teacher, Miss Bellows, starts laughing. All the boys liked her. We used to sneak in her yard at dark and peek through the window. We saw her with a fellow. He looks for signs of disbelief in your eyes. No, you fucking didn't. Yes, we did. Okay. They were all naked. Very interesting. Thank you for telling me the whole thing. Thank you. Almost forgot. I love that I got experience for indulging him. Mr. Vart is in that container over there. I got distracted telling the story, but he's there. Ooh. Got some interesting context for the world. I'm glad we asked everything, because we learned some things about, hello? We learned some things about Elizabeth. Very useful. Okay. We've been in here before. Ah. I got a new skill point. The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. I'm not sure what I should level up. We'll see. Must be him. Hey, buddy! Everard Claire. Before you is a walrus of a man, seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. Great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got backbone. Say nothing, look him dead in the eye. One good eye of this man feels you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank. Perception, grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses. Amblyopia, a childhood condition. For a moment you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead. Keep staring. At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips. Hello, Plume! Been a pretty chill week. I hope you've been doing alright. Are things crazy in Texas right now? Are things like capital H happening? Weather-wise? Are you guys doing alright? I hope you are doing okay. Always good to see. Alright. Like a general over his maps, he plots his, judging by the way he's licking his chops. Good one.
So...
He begins to speak, albeit very slowly, purposefully leaving a pause after his opener.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here.
That's my fucking name. Dubois? That's me! Is my name Harry Dubois? Guys. We finally fucking figured out what our main character's name is. After so long, we know his name!
Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny folding chair opposite to his giant desk. Got 3 streams into this game. Hot and rainy, at least in your area. I hope you're doing okay. Our name is clearly Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Yeah! Literally, this dude started with, like, nothing in his head. And we had so much, like, lore to catch up on in this world. The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair. Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from Fucking, let's take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debardairs Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Oh boy. Hi, Victor! Did you see the news? The name Dubois reminds you of the Boondocks? I've never watched that show. Oh, fuck. Pain threshold. Sure, your signal has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside. Back. Can I get some heals? I can't. Pain threshold? Level up. Except changing some clothes. Health critical, heal yourself now? I literally can't. Feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. I'm guessing this is bad. This is the bad end. Try to remain conscious. Oh my god.
Cop suffers final heart.
I had a heart attack and died? Shut the fuck up. I have to load so far back. Okay. This is where we're at, right? 838? Oh, God. Could I click on the HP thing to heal myself? Oh, it's charges. I don't know how to fucking heal myself. It wouldn't let me access my inventory, so I was like, what the fuck do I do? Okay. The news? The Like a Dragon news? Bro. Did we already investigate the shit out of people? Prove my authority? Yeah, okay. So I just didn't leave, so we have to make the call. I don't need to access it? Okay. We're learning things. Let me do a couple of things. Pick up the radio. Okay. Hold now. Suit of armor. Appreciate it. Done with the radio. Okay. That was an interesting reveal. Ah. Okay. We've learned things. I don't think Homeboy had anything new to say to us. So, I'm pretty sure there's nothing for me anywhere except talking to the dude, Leo, flying through all of his dialogue options, and then going to speak to Everard again. Yeah. I feel like there's something over here. I hope work goes well, Infernal. Thank you for being here. Wait, hold on. I also talked to this dude. Let me see if there's anything new.
The unpromising.
The Hardy Boy. That's it. Doesn't know anything about the mug. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else seen the new game by the little Persona 2 that got shown off today? Metaphor Fantasio? I think Shiroha was talking about it, and someone else brought it up too. People seem pretty interested in it. Sunday, but now schools are out, so I hope so too. Oh. Okay, and I couldn't do anything with the container up there. I can't believe that chair fucking killed me, guys. Should I still... Hi, Purse. Should I still sit in that chair? I'ma save before we fucking confront this dude. Hi.
Container, alter.
Okay.
Container.
Hi.
I see you are not a union man. I mean, just some of the other guys.
Go through. Past this? Oh no. Strike. Too bad I failed that check. They actually do. Oh, nice. The too rowdy had to let out some steam. I don't know the details. That's just how boys are. I haven't been in a fight since I was in school. Oh. You're rowdy. Oh. Better to go with the flow. Wait. Oh, boy. Hello, Bubby Botches. No worries. Thank you for dropping by. SMT-ish, which makes sense if it's the OG Persona team. A mecha game. Pretty sure that chair is this game's #1 killer. Has it killed lots of people? Yeah. Fucking chair. I can't believe that chair made me have a heart attack. Early 2024 for Like a Dragon 8 is kind of hype. I was expecting late 2024. Really? That is. yeah, the boorish. Hey. What are you doing? All right. Let's. Why do I have so many autosaves? Super lurky and don't talk a lot? Hey, that's fine. You don't have to talk. I love my lurkers. Thank you for being here. You didn't get mecha? Otherwise, it's the fan at the start of the game? Is it really? You love our lurkers. Is Purse causing havoc? She just wants, like, some love and attention. Oh, now I autosave here? Is it because... Alright, what shit am I leveling up? Hi, Macchiato! Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday, so I should stream today. Should I up my brain? Let's up our fucking pain threshold. So we're not, like, fucking wimpy. Do you think it'll help? Do you think... It's fucking scary. We'll try. Saying nothing. Keep staring.
Sir, Mr. Dubois, please.
You go ahead, detective.
Take
Excellent,
a
Mr.
seat.
Dubois.
Remain
So
serious.
Tell me,
Continue.
by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart.
Okay.
Some people have no manners. It pains me to say.
Yeah, this is actively
This
draining my
should
HP.
take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Points at it again. Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it. Thank you, Evrart.
Don't mention it. But also, don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course.
Is he? He's not.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease
Yo, what the
about
fuck?
one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it
The
as
fuck?
we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Ah, shit. Damaged morale. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. And he said, don't worry, Yasha meant be very worried. I'm not worried, I got this.
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own
This dude's
mouths.
anxiety-inducing.
It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Easy. Oh, it was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded. Kim, composure challenging. Oh no! I'm punished because I took the novelty check and the chair's killing me. Kim?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh god, I'm losing my composure. God, you're sweating? Your knee is jerking? You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and the children are gonna shoot themselves with it. So what, men can cry too? You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
I should not have sat in this chair. What is this Mr. Dubois he keeps repeating? What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. While Everett is distracted by your odd behavior, Lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something?
Oh, man.
Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Called an anxiety attack, dude.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
God. Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Actually, this chair's uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. I'm melting! What should we do? Maybe we'll just ask for that water.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Alright, it is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost. I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade. What? He smacks his forehead, completely flabbergasted. Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this? Your action appears to be sincere, but... Impossible to tell with this guy, honestly. No comment. Harry, he sighs. You wound me, Harry, in the heart, but I trust you to put this to bed. Uchimesta, let's change the subject, shall we? He's hiding his real reaction with courtesy. Thank you for understanding. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. We'll continue to do what we must. You too, Lieutenant. Heh. He chuckles suddenly. You know, I like you, but you were never my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry. None taken. Lieutenant quickly replies and then turns to you. Do you have anything else to do here, Harry? Aren't you gonna ask me how I got in? Harry says almost gently, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age? I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with, tap your chest. Yes, yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Call me Mr. Dubois. Why? Of course, let us dispatch with the formalities. Call me Evrart. I call you Harry. My name? My god, so it's true! I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesia cop, aren't you? He shrugs with an amazed expression. What are the odds of that? I think the odds of that, he looks at you, are very low. It'd be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is. My memory is fine, I'm just testing you. So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. He pats the brown folder in front of him. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder. Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter, no harm done. Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents? The lieutenant inspects Evrart over his spectacles. Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? His eyes never leave yours. Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now. Asking too many questions will make you look weak. You should maybe focus on the folder. Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on edge. Do something first. Okay. Have another look at that folder. Sure. No, I failed it! Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry. He knows everything about me. I got nothing to hide. Oh, Harry. He peeks into the folder, as if it's hard to turn away from the mysteries inside. Oh wow, this is really something. This dude feels like he's destroying me. Sure, it's not that bad, the lieutenant whispers. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that. But how about it, Harry? He leans back in his chair. Need assistance, I presume? Talk of other matters for him. Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. Okay. Oh boy. Wanted something from me? couple things about me. Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree? You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria. Oh my! He smiles pleasantly. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this manner? Being outplayed since you sat down and took the bribe. I know! I feel like I wanted to sit down to see what would happen if I didn't die, and now I'm like, I should have just not sat down. Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt, the steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood. Also, I studied the footprints of the crime scene, worker boots. I could certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. He licks his fat lips and smiles. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right, then clicks a button. I would have accused you of save scumming? Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body and a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they needed to be taken down. And Jean, please take it easy with the race science. He's had enough of that. Oh, he's just ordering him to do it. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but, Marks, you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you. Talk about my lost gun? Yes, your lost gun. We found. It's a matter of time and effort. The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage. If you work with him, you're going to get it back, and working with him might be the only way to do it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back? Damn it, Harry, that's exactly what it means. Turns to the lieutenant. I'm only kidding, of course. Of course. Lieutenant replies dryly. I understand. We help you, you help us. Talk about the hanging? Of course, that's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. Nods. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you. Like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected... What is this? Secret task complete, interview the union boss. The lynching's connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand. You need to interview me. Say nothing. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open. Yes, that sounds good, the lieutenant says with a small nod. Let's do that. But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. Suddenly, he slaps himself on the forehead. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors. Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines? I'm not sure I understand. He looks to the union boss. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen. Come now, I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it. An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand, then, should you wish, bend his efforts toward his own. Why don't you just open it yourself? Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. He slams his fists together. You look like you could run around all day. You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you. I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. He turns back to you. So what will it be, Harry? Where is it? Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. Why a weasel? A loud, blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. He moves his glasses and rubs his nose. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Glasses back on. But you don't even know anything about the hanging. Harry, my dear friend. He sinks deeper into his chair. I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez. Well, I don't know. Bad timing. This dude. This may be the only way, he thinks. I probably won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later. But looking in your shady brew. Surprise me? Shadier? Okay. I met Joyce, the company representative. Well, that's very nice. I haven't gone around to her yet. I'm very, very busy. He adjusts the button on his... I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporations. Everyone is just pals here. Pals? We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. His smile widens. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her, because you and I are such good friends, and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree, and with finding your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy. Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice. Why haven't you let her in to see you? If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would, and I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator. He doesn't want to see her. Simple as that. Sure, I find it a little odd. Well, blah blah blah. It's perfectly okay to share anything with Joy. I have no interest in what she's doing, but I have nothing to hide. Tell her all of it. Bart doesn't mind. It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now. Hello, Viron! The container outside your office. Time is a precious resource. Good talking. Try convincing it. Now? Oh, you need this to get in and out of the gate? Great, wouldn't want to get stuck in here. A union man? Hold on.
Yes?
Should I accept what he is asking of me? Freed. Constable's rent, all of it. Worthless in a pawn shop. A bribe. Formidable, impossible. Set of tracks. The white checks are available to try now. A lot of these are very difficult. Alright, well. I feel like that went terribly. So why not? I mean, I do see why not, but at the same time, you're in this deep already. Talking to this dude? I don't trust him or Joyce, but I feel like he's worse. Well, we can at least take the body down. But also, what's more fun than snooping? You gone? Hey, dude.
The unpromising raised pupil returns.
Before I told you to help us get the body down from the tree. So it was you! You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior. Then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands. You're so noble, Measurehead. There's a but. But, while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. He turns to the lieutenant. Both of you. That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side. Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that? This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with the compromise. Okay. I mean, if Cammy can live with the compromise, sure. Says. What a choice. I'm sorry, I don't have any water. The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves. She turns to you. So you guys like cops or something? Why are you with Measurehead? Look at him! He's craniometric perfection. Are you guys cops or what? We're just trying to keep things from going to shit. Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? The woman twirls her hair. I'm Katya, by the way. You hear that? The lieutenant looks toward the yard. That sound! He's breaking something. Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it. I also wish I could see it. Look at you, RCM Rent-A-Cops. A loud voice booms in from below. Guarding that bridge like a forced lapdogs. Is that where it's at now? The RCM is for sale? And who are you? The lieutenant fires back. What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you? That's hilarious. None of your business. Oh boy, a shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno! Then, the man turns to look behind him, at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him. Back. The corpse has been removed from the tree. He brushes wooden flakes off his hands. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You've sided with race victory today. Thank you for your cooperation, Measurehead. Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a union man from now on. Smart, white. Race enigma runs deeper than that. Oh boy. Serve is noble, petulant individualism contributed to your race failure. Communism's cool? Wait. Where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? From disco. I don't know. Why? I don't know. Whatever. Kim, what do you think about this? I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one. That will be our lucky racist. He will grant us 3 wishes. Lucky 3. Well, let's go look at the body, I guess. I kind of feel like I fucked things up. But I guess that's just kind of how Harry Dubois feels all the time. That he's fucked things up. So. Do you now speak to me different?
Right to work.
Nope. I need my money for my rent.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Novelty check. Cool. What else I can do for you? The Onion works for you. Does Freed have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling and Rags? A warehouse? I don't know, maybe. I don't really care what Freed does. It's important. Freed doesn't have a warehouse, just a little back room here, okay? That kind of sucks. Persona 3 Reloaded got a new voice cast? Oh no! Really? No Liam O'Brien as Akihiko. I guess it's Japanese for me with it. Love how it's just 25 bucks. Yeah, literally, like just a night. I can't do anything with this anymore. Construct the move visual calculus. Okay, let's try that. Full calculus. Level up. Try it. Try tracks. We're left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message. Language. Robert. Start, crash, reverse, turn. Kim, did you? Started at point A. So it's straight offensive to hold big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. What happened next? South must have been in a hurry, or I guess they just went out. Cars drove through the fence. You're correct! This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city. How nice to feel scared. Connected to the case? I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents. What do you mean? Waiting to happen in Martinez with the jam right here on the roundabout. I would keep them separate. You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went. Oh, interesting. Yes, hi, I'm petting you. What? Cheapest bribe I've ever seen anyone take? I just wanted the money, but I guess that's the whole point of a bribe. You finally get your Maya talking about to play Aegis on the old Japanese cast got axed.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
God. Wish I could have been here to see it. Now I have some questions. Oh yeah, I said I found his shack. And I'm gonna look at the body. Corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side. Well, it's down. Celebrate in a more reserved manner. Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Lieutenant nods approvingly. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy. A field autopsy? There's definitely voice acting. Yes, he covers his nose and lists. 1, investigation of the scene. 2, initial examination of the victim. 3, field autopsy. 4, transportation of the body to the morgue. We're on number 3. RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual. The fuck are they on about? Cop's gonna cut his shit up. Got it. Lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. Tell me something, dead man. Nothing. I'm gonna remove the dead man's boots. I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Oh, let's not turn this into... Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe after he's gone to sleep. First, what exactly is a field autopsy? Come on, officer. You've just been hearing me read everything? There have been many times where we've heard other people. Evrart, for example, has a very specific voice. Come on, officer. He pulls on a pair of latex gloves. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done hundreds of them. What you do know is that at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano Corpus Mundi is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38th single Epuis du Sang cracked the top 20 was the death knell of disco. What a field autopsy is? You have no idea. Why don't you know? What use are you? You must have confused me with the Copopedia. Copopedia? I'm the Copopedia? Alright. Well, let's get in there. Really is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. He nods approvingly. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity. Alright. I'll ask you what I need you to do. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes? We just fill this in, right? Show him the red field autopsy form in your ledger. That's right, he nods. You knew it because you inspected your ledger! The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol! Yay! Alright, open our ledger. The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists. Describe the condition of his skin and organ in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with... Begin! 1. Assistant. That's you. Right? Harry Dubois. Corpse is indifferent to your scribbling. Just lies there. Next box says coroner's case number. KK57-0803.0815. KK equals Kim Kitsuragi 57 is precinct 57 followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival 0815 on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you. That's because he doesn't want you to bring up the mess. He doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials. Next, name. NA. Next, date of birth. NA. Age. Lieutenant corrects his glasses. Roughly 50. Fry 40.
Thank you.
Ooh. Oh, thank you, Cheeks, also for subscribing for 33 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Fry 40. The damage is so extensive, it's best to err on the young side. I'm gonna write 40. About 40. He nods. Race. Mondial. Fair to olive skin from the Isola of Mundi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whited. Write it down. Pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither a mondial nor anything other. 7. Sex. Fucky fucky, the little monster exclaims energetically. Male. Oh boy. Right, male. What are you doing up here, Purse? Nor does he look male with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face. Date of death. We're still going with March 4th, 51. Right? 040351. Purse? What else? He looks over your shoulder. 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case. KK57-0503 0815. Listen. Motionless. Cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains. Evidence of treatment? None. At least not after the initial examination. Strange word. Treatment. Exactly is treatment? Oh, interfering with the body's position post-mortem. How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed. Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure. Lividity pointed to a lynching? Oh my god. Right, lividity is easy to produce if you know what you're doing. Central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath, ecclesiastic, religious in nature. A holdout from pre-Delorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small woodshed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. Raining outside, light drizzles. There is darkness in the bed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette ball-like against the window. Outside, Grand Couronne. The day is turning dim for Sergeant MacTorson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead, more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIA, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath. Start the post-mortem. So interesting. Corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his shoulder. No longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why. External examination summary. Clothes, he begins. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babardine, I think? Let's see. He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label. See, it's happening. Babardine, yes. Inexpensive. Size medium, color white. Write it down. The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing. It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you were to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you deserve them more than anyone else. It's fine. I'm just gonna write it down. The boot has a serial number. He twists the dead man's foot. It's E50.100.1000. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Write it down. Tattoos. He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. Ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini. Write it down. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color, yellow. Length, 3 meters. Buckle on the other end. He produces a measuring tape. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.80 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good, ambient temperature is below freezing. Body hair is light brown, distribution is consistent with age. He kneels in to get a better look. The deceased had a male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short. Write it down. Why touch his hair? Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown post-mortem, low velocity. The lieutenant pays no attention to Kuno, he's just fucking heckling us. In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Write down. Yes, finally! We got help to get him down. Ligature mark. Lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut. steel wiring. He can see breathless. Too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark. May I try? It's no use. We should get chain cutters. We should try with them. I have a pair in the toolbox for my Kanema. Alright, let's get them. Corpse. Get a good rhythm going. Lieutenant gets up and brushes his... Good autosave. We also have one field autopsy. Cook. On the side. 1 superstar cop, 0 apocalypse cop, 7 boring cop, or sorry cop, 2 boring cop, 8 communist, 1 fascist, 2 ultra liberal, 5 moralist, 15 good cop, bad cop, 2 honor, 3 people killed, 216 cases solved, 18 years in service. What? Interesting stats. Chain cutters. Alright. Pull out the toolbox. Chain cutters. Alright. But also take the flashlight just see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. Let's also take the pry bar. All sorts of doors and okay. Take the whole fucking toolbox. You never know when we'll need anything. Ah, comrade. I didn't necessarily mean to lean communist, but I guess I lean communist. Alright. Journal examination. Now that we have the chain cutters, let's cut the belt. I feel like you're not a commie already. I know. Our banner and avalanche being our avalanche. He shows you the point on the man's neck where the belt cuts into the flesh. Cut with as much precision as you can, please. Oh boy. Physical instruments? Look for a good spot to cut. Let's drop one into physical. Still low. Jam the cutters right under the knot. Like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold, and then... Fuckity fuck. Cut. God. I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy. Let him work. Sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts with his elbow to his knee for precision. Glad we didn't super fuck it up. Knot is slashed under the cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it. Here, he hands you the chain cutters back and then kneels closer to the body, running his fingers along the dark red groove until he comes to a gap. The rope rises to a point, he says, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, presses down on it. Normal contour, abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact. Genitalia, he pulls down the man's underpants. Got it. And the kids. It's clearly what they've been waiting for ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible. Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury. Write it down and move on. Back is symmetrical and intact. He struggles to turn the corpse on his side. Upper and lower extremities are intact but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin, from wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades. Dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty. Scarring is extensive, more than a law official. He nods. We have a real museum here, of battles, wars. Last item? Hands. He takes a man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Let him work alone. I don't want to get in the way. Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle. Were you expecting any? Well, I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, the stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Okay. Turns to the side to breathe. It's not enough. He buries his face in of jacket. You hear a muffled voice. That's all for the external. Well done. What's next? Internal examination summary. Central nervous system, he says, and then concludes abruptly. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system? Of course there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story. We'll just write it. Musculoskeletal purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Gets close to the swollen mouth hole, eyes squinting from the fumes. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone? Let's see. That usually gets crushed and is what causes you to die when you're hung. Your hyoid bone. Neck. With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous. The hyoid bone is fractured, says after a while. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system, back hunched as if in prayer, begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. Stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. Oral cavity shows no lesions. Victim has received dental implants, possibly after combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in the mucus of the mouth and lips. From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaws are torn apart, hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands. Look inside the dead man's mouth. No scream, no sigh. You feel like you're about to throw up? Let's just... Hepatobiliary NA. Why, don't we have anything? Are you a hepatobiliary expert? Looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. I don't think so. Neither am I. And that's it? That's it. Then for toxicology and serology, both NA. Both? The completionist to me wonders if there's still something we could do. Like the toxicology screening? He looks at the monster. At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. Still, you should add a request. Write NA and add toxicology requested. Cardiovascular, the body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood is gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal, he breathes a sigh of approaching relief. The last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there. Then, digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila. He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen, briefly. Write it down. Keep the voila. What's next on the list? Description of injury. Summary. Let's see. He tilts his head. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. We have a 4th one too. 1 bite marks. Nods. Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injury. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. Write it down. And your opinion, officer? Beneath the description, there are 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. Non-fatal postmortem. Agreed. Next injury? Contusion. So, the scalp bleeds from a postmortem head injury. Shown. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. A perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing a postmortem at maximum velocity, fucko. Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity. Coagulated blood sticks through his scalp and chest where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Non-fatal postmortem. What about the injuries we have inflicted? Oh, so we inflicted them? Okay, I have inflicted. Okay, so there's a spin-stabilized munition from a Kiel A990 muzzleloader lodged in his lung, and an incision on the thorax from a chain cutter. There's a pause. I wouldn't mention those. Better not to muddy the waters. So, back to the injuries? Okay. Injuries, he nods. Ligature mark! A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck with a gap on the nape measuring, say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck. Below the note, 2 customary boxes, waiting. The man's head jerks to the side, awaiting your judgment. Opinion, fatal injury. That's it. He cracks an uneasy smile. We have established cause of death. Not much, and it leaves much to be questioned, but it's a start. Woo! Produces a small, black plastic roll from his jacket. A body bag. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over. First, how did it go? Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. Results should arrive in a couple of weeks. If we're lucky. I would not hold my breath. What else? We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy. We did it! Alright. What now? I need a copy of that autopsy form, then I will drive him to Faubourg. Oh my god. Hello! TZ Lucian, what's up? Or processing. He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse gun. He's thinking, did I miss something? Perception legendary? Stop wasting time, you're smart. Establish probable cause. Very low. Fuck it, I'll try it. Oh wow. You should be a bit more thorough. Look at his pants again. Did we miss something? God, I've got a gut feeling there's more to this corpse. We're in Livermore because we need to refrigerate the body. Okay. Where do we find a fridge? Industrial? Okay. All else fails. Could ask Kuno. Oh my gosh. Every hour, whatever we're looking for will be harder to find. Oh my gosh. You see this game on sale a lot? Always wonder what it looks like. This game is great. Burn him of his boots. Maybe not. Okay. Should I keep examining him? Do I think we're good? I do feel like maybe there's a little bit more. What do you think, Purse? You don't feel like there's any rush to tag and bag him? He can, like, out here. Okay. Gotta send him to process. Check twice. See if you're done with all corpse-related tasks. Yes. Whirling, Freet, or Kuno, or some other local kids. Affected my... Okay. Well. I did that. Do I have anything in my... Yes? Well, yes? Yes? Silly purse. Okay. I don't know if people in the whirling and rags will necessarily have anything to say. But it's worth it to check, I guess. Oh, can we talk to her? I've got nothing else to say to you. Why are you wasting your time? Are you the hardy girl? I am not, she says dryly. You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model. Even a mod. Her face stiffens. Glad I went to law school. Are you Lizzie Elizabeth's Miss Beaufort? I suggest not wasting time. She didn't seem to care. Because she has excellent control over herself. Something moved behind her eyes and the way she stands in her face. You caught her off guard. Push her some more. Hardy, not yet. I had another question. No, talk to Titus. What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one. That's not what you're thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. It's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it. You will not lose out on anything good. By not saying it? Question these men. Oh. By talking about Leo, it does push him more. A man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be restrained, sire. You said Everard sent you to law school? Represent the union? Don't make it personal? Okay. There's so much more to push. Said you were in debt? Very minor victory. Okay. Do a death mission. Then about me? Calm down, I roll and stay professional. Dirty tactics officer. Anything else? Fixer, you fix things? Rolling all this? What are you gonna do? You were specifically asked not to say that. Then you said it anyway. You junior delinquent, but you still did. Okay. Interesting. Hi Dizzy! It's going well. I have purse just here. Intent on being here and having problems. What? Oof. Alice just said P3 Reloaded won't contain content from FES or Portable. You're fine with, since that's what you fell in love with all those years ago. Oh, funny. Take. Gotta go this way. We gotta talk to the cook. Also, thank you. Okay. I do fridge store corpse. Seems sad. I don't think he understands. What language is he speaking? Grad Koiko? Mention of the word Koiko, the cook starts talking excessively, his hands up in the air again. Happy for he's from Grad. People from Grad don't mind if they're called by their national derogatives. It's okay to call. Put dead body in fridge. I don't know if a fridge. Fridge small. Okay then. Listen to him. This man knows about bodies and fridges and bodies fitting into fridges. Okay, we have our answer. It won't fit. We need a bigger fridge. Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true? Mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends. What's the borscht you're making? Advances a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. It's not your language. You can say something cool in return. Mercury rising! Run your fingers through your hair. Need more vodka? Oh. Oh, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. He nods. Clever move by the Union. Vodka borscht! I love it, Breton. Turn it the fuck up and then ask them for yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. This place is a powder keg. More or less vodka. Turn it down. Special borscht. Cook gives you a long, disappointed look. Womp womp. Stay masculine. We have done less alcohol. What a crime. Okay. I can look at the damaged ledger again. Are the case files? Yeah. Yes, at last you find a way to piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. HDB. Harry DeBoy, 41. Date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene. Followed by the title. For example, HDB 411-20-11700. The next world mural. Those officer. Yeah. Oh yes, the precinct HDB, Harry DeBoy. HDB are my initials. But there's something missing from that? Girl. Graffiti, Jamrock. Positive for 5. "9,000 pages of murals message. Participate. Case begins on rambling streets. Given choices, new options. Murals wrong. Keep. Oh god, I don't know. Is it wrong? Is it right? silhouettes kissing. Close possible for us, wreak havoc on class. Keep the mural, it's right! I don't know. % of voters chose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible for the next world. For us. I can revisit these. Oh, I can just like look at various case files. That's fun. Alright. The stuff from FES was just post-game stuff that gave an answer to something, but I feel that answer isn't really needed. And portable, I'm sure it'll suck for some. You can't pick the female MC anymore, but didn't really add anything to the story. In any event, looking forward to the remake since the game's a favorite of yours. Whoa! I'm excited to play it for the first time. You okay, dude? I can brush her. First is just demanding that it is time to pay attention to her. I'm brushing her now. Did they happen to say a release date for Persona? Or no? Next year. Rebirth Reloaded and the new one from Atlas. Oh my god, Purse! Don't unpause my game. Just early, oh okay, early 2024, around the same time as Rebirth, yeah. Alright, what should we do next? I guess. Yeah. Crossing. Call Allie in a bit. Renee, Lost Ball. Art. I'll fucking. Let's just pay Gart right now. Here.
Can I help you?
I seem to be the need of a fridge. Wait. Can I go to the kitchen? I'm hungry. Whatever. Something else. About my bill. Now tomorrow, that's fine. Need of a fridge. Yes, yes, for the dead body. Yes. I have a fridge, you're not putting it there. I'm not gonna ask why or say something mean. Only be for, you too? You're asking too? Wow. Okay. Go talk to that freak clerk? Okay. Hi, Thunder! 4:30. How are you doing? How's your Sunday? Okay. We'll go to Freak real quick. Well, hold on. I'm pretty sure this is the crazy person. Yeah. Not doing too bad? Trying to think of what to eat because you're hungry.
I have really how.
Yes, that's what.
Renee. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance of this?
Dead man? Bye for now. What was the thing that popped up? Fine, I guess.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
I found your guard booth. Union. Okay. Feels like he's a justify. This looks right into the guard. Why are you on leave? Working your shift? No one. Oh, wow. Yard doesn't need a guardsman? It doesn't matter if you're there or not? Okay. Evrard created this job for Renee because he knows a Royal Carabiners pension of honor and PTSD a man can live off of. Evrard gets it. Big guy's looking for the small and everyone working together. I love it. Sure. Room is pain? We conclude the topic? Sure. Who's the girl? Oh, she's nobody. Jean-Marie Boulot? Sure as hell wasn't a nobody. Nacho Felipe? About it. Talk about something else. Sure, whatever. There are things in here? Nope. Hi, Dojingo! No worries. I hope errands are going well. We're gonna go to free. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna find a place to freaking store that body, but... Hey, girl.
Is this about the questions again?
You have a fridge. Right behind you? Right, this is a fridge. Okay, enough about the fridge. Behind me? That? Are you gonna let me store a corpse? Not joking. Wouldn't even fit? Okay. That also would not work. I love that those are our options. But we tried! Okay. This? Oh, a book. I've been twitching a long while. I've been good. Just been hanging out, playing games. Rigorous self-critique. Learn that. Just been chilling, enjoying my time, streaming while I can. Between working. Play Monster Hunter on the regular if you swap games. I have not played that game too much days, unfortunately. Not many people seem like they were into playing it anymore, for like one thing. So I hadn't been playing it like super regularly or anything. I was like really excited when the title updates dropped for Sunbreak, and I played that like a little bit, but yeah. Congrats to Susie. She'll be playing a character in the new DLC for Cyberpunk. Oh, that's awesome! That's so nice of them to put her in the game. For her. Exciting stuff. Are you ending? Yeah. Got here at the end. You're stoked for the DLC? That's cool that they added that. Now I'm here and playing Monster Hunter World on PS4. Yeah, I miss those days. I am looking forward to looking forward to the next Monster Hunter game whenever that comes out. I'm hoping they'll announce something tomorrow for it, but we'll see. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Today is like an unusually like early stream. Like I said, I am going to go watch Spider-Man, so that's why I streamed a little bit early, and I didn't stream Disco Elysium. But yeah, it was good to have you. It was good to see everyone. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. I'm streaming again tomorrow, per usual, because it's Monday, so I'll be streaming more Danganronpa. So I hope to see you guys. We did also complete Fatal Frame and the Wind Waker Randomizer. my end screen, I have my new schedule up, but I have to edit it because tomorrow we're also watching the Capcom showcase. So I'll be co-streaming that, and then whatever time we have left over will be for Danganronpa. And then, Thursday, I'm gonna continue playing God of War Ragnarok because I feel like I need an action game, and I was in the middle of playing that game. So, I'm gonna continue that. And then either Friday night or Saturday night, I'm gonna play Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not really sure. I have to double check to see when my sister is best able to watch me play that game. But yeah, and then the other day will be Disco Elysium. Just so you guys know. But thanks so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I'll let you guys know how I felt about Spider-Verse. I'll like tweet about it and post about it in the Discord. So yeah, very excited to see it. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Mwah. Bye.